Well, hello and welcome to another episode of Success Coaching with Dr. Favors. And it is noonday, so you know what time it is. It is time for another episode of the Secrets of Success from the Bible. Success Secrets from the Bible. Hey, listen, today I got some amazing information for you all. But before we get all the way into it, you all do me a favor. Those, if this is your first time joining us on the channel, hey, thank you. You know, it's a lot of things that I'm going to be sharing with you. But do me a favor and hit the like button, the subscribe button, and then turn on that bell so that you can be first to receive all the great information that we're sharing. Now, I have to pause for the cause and just say thank you to all of our newest subs, man. You all are really showing out for your boy. I mean, our channel is growing, and so we're getting the numbers up. All we got to do now is get the watch time over. So that's why I try to keep my videos right at 10 minutes. So I'm asking you from the heart, you all, go ahead and let's watch these things all the way through and then hit the like I said, for the algorithms, because I believe that there is information that people need to hear, you know, across the world. Okay. So that being said, you all, hey, let's get right into it. Today's text is going to come to us from the book of Joshua, and Joshua 1, to be exact, verse 6. Now, this happens to be one of the founding verses that I started our ministry on years ago. This is what God spoke to me. And let me just say this too. I meant to tell you all, my other videos tend to be around 10 minutes, but when we're doing Bible study, the noonday, I pretty much take my time so that we can really get the information, okay? And so I'm going to read this to you, but I wanted to say that before I really get into it, because I don't want to be hindered by looking at the clock. I'd rather just release and pour out so you guys can get these principles, because it is time for business to really flourish, especially going into 2023. So with that being said, you all, Joshua 1, verse 6, I'm going to read this from the New Living Translation. It reads this way: "Be strong and courageous, for you are the one who will lead these people to possess all the land I swore to their ancestors I will give them." He says, be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the instructions Moses gave you. Do not deviate from them, turning either to the right or to the left. Then you will be successful in everything you do. Study this book of instruction continually. Meditate on it day and night, so you will be sure to obey everything written in it. Only then will you prosper and succeed in all you do. This is my command: be strong and courageous. Okay, so I want you to understand something, you all, that for those people who say, well, you know, prosperity and success teaching is a gospel of prosperity, there is no term in the Bible for that knowledge, right? But there is words in the Bible that talks about success, that talks about the ability to prosper. So today, you all, the success, the secret that I'm going to release to you all is called the 4 B's of success. 4 B's as in birth, all right? 4 B's of success. Now, that's interesting. You're going to be birthing something in this season. That's amazing. So, all right, we're getting started. So y'all got to watch out now. When they hit like that, I get excited. But this is what it is, you all. So there are 4 things, and I live by this. These are principles that I've learned that I teach over the years to our ministry, to my coaching clients, you all, to those who want to join and, you know, just want to be connected to what we're doing. So let's read this text. The first B, it says to be strong, okay? And when I say be strong, the word be strong, become something, be, do, have, be something. We have to understand that it is God's will for us to be a thing, okay? So it says to be strong. Now, in order to really get into this, you got to look up these words because they are key words. So strong means two. I look at it 2 ways. In the physical form, strong means to power, or it means the power to move. Watch this, y'all. The power to move weights or perform demanding tasks. That's the physical strength. We understand that. But what about the other side of your physicality, which is the mental, right? We often say now, you all, that mindset is the new psychology for success. And my channel I could be called a mindset coach, to be honest with you. Because when people ask me, well, what is success? It is basically teaching you how to have a mindset to manifest, to really pull from heaven the things that God has already put in place for you. And it's principles that go along with that. So anyway, the mental side of what it means to be strong, you all, is the ability to withstand great force or pressure. So in this text, you have a mentor, a coach by the name of Moses, a spiritual leader, if you will, who is then telling the next leader to be what? To be physically strong, to be mentally strong, so that you can move things and perform demanding tasks so that you could be able to withstand great pressure. I don't know about you, but it is not the easiest thing to start a business. You've got pressure, you've got, time things, you've got the worry or pressure of meeting your quota. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that weight it can really add up on you. But here's the thing. If you read what Moses told Joshua, if you read what Favors is telling you all today, to be strong physically, work on your body, do some things. You are going to see me posting videos about my road, about how I'm losing weight now and I'm back to working out. You're going to see me talk about the mindset more, okay? But that's the first B. Be strong, okay? Now, he then says, and courageous. I like to say it this way. Be strong is your first B. The second B is be courageous. Now, I'm going to offer you another definition. First definition of courageous means not deterred by danger or pain. It means to be brave. But then courageous, you go to the noun form, which is courage. To have courage means the ability to do something that frightens you. To have courage means to have strength in the face of pain or grief. Now, this is very important, you all, because when you're launching a business, you're launching a ministry, you're entering into new relationships, into higher and deeper depths, into, expanded territories, you've got to have a level of courage. You've got to be able to say, you know what, as an entrepreneur, it may not have been done before because I didn't do it yet. I didn't write it yet. The Bible talks about that. Okay, about eyes have not seen and ears have not heard, nor has it entered into the heart of man what things God will do. Well, that's because God wants you to write it. God wants you to design it. And that's how we have to be as entrepreneurs, to solve problems and be the solutionist for people. But in order to do that, you have to be what? You gotta be courageous. You have to have that courage and be not deterred. Now watch. I just feel I need to tell somebody this. Some of you all are very close. Now, this is prophetic for you. You're so close to that breakthrough. You're so close to breaking through the terror barrier and getting over to the other side of success. But sometimes you get deterred by listening to people, listening to negative feeds, all of that, you all. Hey, let me tell you something. When you're really on the road to success, you've got to learn how to put on blockers, you all, so that you can block out the things to the right, the things to the left. I'm getting ready to show you in the Bible where it says the same thing. But you have to have such a laser sharp focus that you do not get deterred when danger comes or pain happens or negativity happens or even setbacks. You got to stay laser sharp focused, you all. So the first B is to be strong, to get success. The second B is to be courageous, have courage to be a success. Now the Bible goes on to say it this way. It says, be strong and courageous, for you are the one who will do something. You're the one who will lead. Lead who, Favors? You're going to lead these people to possess all the land I swore to their ancestors I would give them. Now, I could take you into some real deep stuff about the land and everything like that, but I want to keep it right here. So the third B, I'm trying to stay good, but the third B is leadership, you all. You have to be a leader. And the word lead, watch this, is very interesting. The word lead means to cause to go with by holding their hand. So Moses is telling Joshua, you're going to be the one to hold these people's hand and take them into a land to possess. You got to understand, when God wants to bless you, he often will give you things like land. He'll give you things like an abundance of income and resources to purchase land, because land is true ownership. So we got land, you all, that you're trying to get, that you set up for your children's children. One of my jobs is to leave land and leave houses and get into real estate. That's why I got into real estate, you all, to be honest with you. So when you talk about being a leader, and that be the third B, be a leader, right? It also means to show the way to a destination. So now Moses is telling Joshua, you're going to be the one who's going to grab the people by the hand. So, and you're going to take them to a destination. What's the destination? The land that he promised to them, the land flowing with milk and honey, people. In other words, for us, the destination is the land of success. I just said something. It's the place of having your business succeed, and you know that you're helping so many people. Success for some of you all, or the land may be to have your business scale to a point where you can give other people jobs. Success may be for you is to have your ability to have your business scale so that you don't have to work a 9 to 5 anymore. Now you got time to spend with your young ones and your family and your friends and your children. All of these things is the proverbial land that God wants to give us. Okay. Now check the metaphor. Y'all hear where I'm going. So number one, you got to be strong in order to do this. Number two, you got to be courageous to do this. And number three, you got to be a leader. You got to lead yourself first. And John Maxwell says this: a leader is one who knows the way, shows the way, and goes the way. So you all, I'm telling you, this text is so rich. So now we have the coach telling the client, telling this mentee, hey, you're going to be the one going to lead these people. Answer that I said I'm going to give them. Now, Moses gave you. This is God talking to Joshua, excuse me, because Moses is gone. I'm staying corrected, my fault. So now he says, do not deviate from them, turning either to the right or to the left. That means stay the path, you all. But here's the next beat. He says, turn either to the right or to the left. Then you will be successful in everything you do. Study this book of instructions continually. Meditate on them day and night so you will be sure to obey everything that's written in them. The fourth beat, you all, is be the one who follows the instructions. I can't stress that enough. Follow the instructions. The word instructions, you all, when you look it up, it means to have detailed information telling how something should be done, operated, or assembled. When you learn how to follow the instructions, you all, you realize that life is not supposed to be as hard as it is for many of us. And oftentimes when it's that way, we are not following the instructions. Whose instructions should I be following? Let me tell you something. One of the quickest ways that I propelled in turning my yearly income into my monthly income, you all, was hooking up with a mentor who knew how to get me where I wanted to be it a pastor, be it a leadership coach, a success coach like I am, and others out here. But you got to connect with somebody. Thinking that you can get there on your own by yourself is one of the biggest tricks of the enemy. So when I found my leaders and my mentors and coaches, you all, and I had several throughout my life, I listen to what they say. I do what they tell me to do. Hey, I obey the instructions. When people don't obey the instructions, they find things to become a little harder. So here it is, you all. And I'm about done. I'm going to wrap this up because I'm going to wrap it up. So here's the thing. Be strong, be courageous, be a leader, be the one to follow the instructions. If you do that, Bible says this: you will become successful and you will make your way prosperous. Now, what does that word successful mean? Successful means to accomplish an aim or purpose. Okay? The byproduct of success, you all, is popularity, profits, and purpose. You see? When you can be successful and do these things, your popularity will increase, your profits will increase, and your purpose will become, I'm telling you, it'll increase, man. You'll become more aware of why God put you here. But also means to prosper. The word prosper, you all, means to succeed. And to succeed means physically success, mentally success, financially success, to be healthy success. All of those, I kind of just wrapped it up. And all of these definitions came from the Oxford Dictionary, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, those are my notes. I mean, I could go on for days to really pull out some more out of here. But like I said, I wanted to be conscious of your time. And those are the 4 B's of success, you all, for today's success, secrets of success from the Bible. Now, here's one thing that, once again, those who sticking around here, I appreciate that, you all. Don't forget to share. I need you all as our community to come back and begin to share these broadcasts. It would really be a blessing to me. I'll leave links down here that you can easily share. For those of you all who heard the text and it talks about mentorship, coaching, I have a very low end product that you can have for Christmas. So go ahead and just hit the link below and check out the Success Club. And I'm going to leave it right there. Don't want to go into all of that on this broadcast, on this episode. I'll do another one for that. But hey, at the end of the day, you all, I really want you to know this, that God wants you to be blessed and he wants you to be a success. It is your birthright. Okay. So with that being said, be blessed by the best. This is your boy, Doc Faves.